Hi Leo, welcome to Maslow Tarot. Here to do your reading for the week, 16th through the 22nd. Sorry, I try to make it to where you can view the cards, but honestly, I better connect when you can see my face. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. Feels like anyway. But we're gonna find out your card for the week, and then we're gonna go into energies bringing energy that you're bringing into the week, and then we'll go into the rune and oracle. I don't know why, but I feel like talking to you. Like I feel like telling you about my day. So I don't know if people are just more chatty. I don't know if you just have like that energy of like calm, like where people just feel like they're able to just let things out. It's very interesting. Maybe that's you. Maybe this is you feeling kind of just wanting to have small talk and just hang out. Very interesting. All right, for Leo, what is Leo's theme for the week? The Star. You also got a major arcana. I like that. I don't know if you can see it. So we have the Star card. Making dreams your focus. I really like the Star card in the tarot because it has to do with healing and vulnerability at the same time, because we can't heal unless we're completely vulnerable and honest with ourselves, right? Because then we don't know what to heal if we're just avoiding all the crap that we're bringing around. Like, then we need to know what's going on. But the Star is encompassed of certain points. I think there's a number of points on the Star in the regular tarot. And with that, I'm getting lights here for you. On the actual card, there's 7 stars. And then 1 big one, I believe. So it's like about doing the work every day. You've been doing a lot of hard work. This might be a time for you to actually celebrate your wins. It doesn't have to be that deep since it's a weekly reading. I think you're just waiting for stuff to play out, you know? You reached a point where you're like, okay, I'm sitting in it. I think you've done a lot of healing. I think you're reaching a whole new perspective with your experience, and you're not as reactive as you used to be. You're able to see somebody's struggles and not like bring your self-judgment into it. Nice, it's really nice. Maybe that's why you're feeling like, maybe you've been talking to a lot of people. Ace of Pentacles. You probably had an offer. Maybe you've been going through some interviews. Ooh, maybe you're into science. I'm getting the Atom. Judgment in reverse. So it feels like not tit for tat, but like in order for this to happen, you have to let go of something else. Right? It's like once you release something that you want, it finally happens. Because us wanting something, the universe can be like, oh, you really like wanting that, don't you? We're going to keep you wanting it. And they're like, wait a minute. That's why they say after you do any type of intention work and manifestation, you really kind of get into it for a minute and like write down everything about it, the details, the things that you need to do, what you want to come from it. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? And then all of a sudden at the end of it, you like burn it, you burn the piece of paper, and then you go bury it outside, and then you just forget about it. Flush it down the toilet, whatever. And then you just forget about it. Something about that. It's like a pulse sent out to the ethers, the energy, the whatnots, and then it reverberates back to you. But if you're sitting here constantly pulsing with want, then it's gonna keep coming back as want, you know. But if you forget about it, boom, comes back. But I think you got it. You're realizing your power. I really like that. Very interesting. So I'm getting like in the darkness, there is more light. So, wow, okay. So you could have had a lot of dark moments, and you're realizing to take each moment for what it is. So if you light a million tea lights one at a time, which are your moments, by the end of the night, you're going to have like 1,000 candles lit. So it's going to be extremely lit. But I feel like you're able to create your own fire. Like, all right. Now here for what's coming. Okay, so you're bringing a lot of motivation, a lot of spirit, a lot of really good feelings. Like you're open to new ways of doing something, and you're bringing that into this week. I feel like you've got an opportunity and you're going to run with it. I think you have interviews potentially coming or projects that you're working on. It could have required some sacrifice of your actual bigger dreams, but right now you're focusing on the little parts of the big dream. There might be people that make you feel kind of alone and left out, like you're being crazy for going after your dreams. We have the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So you could feel really, that could really take a lot out of you this week. So if anybody has anything negative to say, just realize, like, protect yourself, return to sender, whatnot. Secrets might be coming out. Your intuition's a little off. So this probably is like blindsiding you. It came out of nowhere. So just be aware you might get some bad news or some cold communication or blocked communication, really. I'm going to clarify. But I think you're feeling really good and something tries to take you down, pretty much. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Hierophant. Might know an earth sign. Queen of Swords is air sign. I'm getting a mom energy. It's making me upset, like angry. All right, let's see. Where's my clarifier? Let's do Golden Girls. All right, so we're clarifying the spread for Leo. I feel like what you present to this person is not what you're actually feeling. Like you keep it hidden. So like in your room, you go and cry if you need to. Okay. I don't think this person realizes how big this is for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Right? And the High Priestess here is in reverse. I asked to clarify the spread. This project might actually be given to somebody else. This could be like a relationship with the Ace of Pentacles right here. With the Judgment card, somebody made a different decision or they made a decision to go the other way. And you were feeling like it was yours. You could feel it in your hands, right? You felt like you guys had a connection if it was a relationship. But the Queen of Swords in reverse is like, oh, that's not what I thought would happen. Like, I really didn't think you were going to ghost me. It's funny, I'm doing the same thing. But it gives you time to really kind of think. It gives you space for your thoughts to breathe. And then we have Five of Pentacles, feeling kind of isolated, let down, man. Like, kicked when you're down. Like, you were given hope, and then all of a sudden it's like, what the hell? It's dark again. But this is a test, it feels like. This is definitely a test. You're being tested. That's why your intuition is kind of blocked. You didn't see this coming. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Think long game, right? Could be dealing with Pisces. Or you could have a lot of Pisces in your chart. Could be Cusper like me. You might have to walk away. You might have to say no, or might walk away without an apology. You might not get an apology. This could be somebody ghosting you. It could be an offer ghosting you. You could have felt it growing in your hands before you even received it. You just felt it. You had the energy to do what was needed to take this pentacle with, like, on the path all the way down to the end. Five of Wands, the competition was rough. You might have It might have eaten at your confidence a little bit, and it was a really hard decision for them. So just know that if this does have to do between somebody making a choice between you and somebody else, it was a really hard decision. And it's a double-edged sword. So in those situations, I would just say play your cards right. Don't internalize it, because these things can constantly happen because the world is saturated with people trying to make their dreams come true. Okay, so to not be too preachy, you're gonna have to pick up your sword next week and continue on. Remember that what you created and what you felt inside is there still. It might feel like it was taken from you by a block of ice, and you might feel absolutely alone next week. But what's important is to remember everything that you did leading up to this point, and knowing that you do have the energy, you will have the strength to move forward and get back up. Feel the feels the way you need to feel them, and then work on your intuition, maybe meditate a little bit, kind of do some retrospection, and see what you can learn from taking a step back and looking at it, and seeing if there's anything that you can learn and take into the next challenge. But it does look like they went another direction, which I resonate with, and that's okay. Something else seemed a little bit more desirable, but it does look like, we're getting the double, so we know what that means. Obsession, toxicity. So everything usually works out. Right now, it's not going to feel that way, but stick with your power. Realize what you did. You lit so many tea lights that your world is actually bright in the darkness, and these are all tidbits of knowledge and motivation and inspiration. Take this to where it's deserved. Okay? You got this, Aries. I'm excited. Please let me know what you got going on. I'm sorry, not Aries, Leo. Let me know what you got going on. And let's see what your room is. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel out. And you hit the little bell so you know when I upload. I'm going to try to do it every Friday through Monday. I'll have deep dive monthlies coming. And the more people that like and subscribe and whatnot, I'll go live more, and we'll do free readings just so you can feel it out, test it out. Or just if you need some love, I will be there. All right, so Berkano. I call it Berkana, but Berkano. So the B of the Elder Futhark runes, birch tree, symbolizes femininity, fertility, healing, regeneration, and birth. Boom, regeneration, birth, healing, femininity, fertility. I feel like every single one of these are like fire. It feels like a gene pool. like genes that just get kind of like passed on. And maybe you have good genes. I don't know. That's what Berkana is. It's fertility. Maybe you have, you're going to be able to you're going to create a strong family line, or maybe you come from a strong bloodline. But it's also very feminine because it's fertility, healing, regeneration, and birth. So you're creating something. You're regenerating, you're creating. Rejection at least 3 times before an absolute success will happen. That's what success is. It's failure a million times, and then all of a sudden it's right. But so remember this rune is rune for the week. Birch tree, Berkana, femininity, fertility, healing, regeneration. I feel like that's a big one. And birth, because you're gonna have to keep relighting that fire that you're able to create yourself now. So just remember what you brought into this week as you're going through this week. Okay. All right, let's get you your oracles for anybody watching this video. Oh, hi, Molly. More like claircognizant, but I only see sometimes. And I only hear very limited. And it's generally not actually something, it's like my family. So So, are you? Leo, so we got friendship and fear. This feels like networking. Fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So we have, like we were talking about before, this is a test. So you're going to be tested this week. I don't think there's, I don't call them powers. I think it's just like, there's so much that we don't know about our brain. And just like the ocean, right? And how deep it is. There's just so much we don't know. So we create these words to call things things, semantics, and that's what it is. But there's like knowing. So you can know, you can see, you can hear, you can smell, like all the different senses. Having a kind of, pretty much the difference is which sense it is. And then it's kind of like what it means. I don't think so. These cards? No. I got these at Barnes & Noble. I got them at Barnes & Noble. I don't think Walmart has cards. So they might have like one or two. They should though. Anyway. So yeah, there's a lot of different senses that you can feel that aren't necessarily happening or occurring at this time. You could get things from the past. You could get things from the future. You can get things from anywhere. But I think we all have the ability. It's just about being connected and doing the healing. So that way you know what's your own crap and what everybody else's is. Because we all got crap. All right. So yeah, so let yourself feel the rejection next week. Right? But don't put yourself through it twice. Don't let anxiety make you go through something twice or even manifest it for you. I got pulled away from that. All right, Leo. We have fear, friendship, grief. So again, this is a denial. This is judgment in reverse. This is you creating your own fire, creating your own self-esteem, creating your own path. If things don't necessarily go the way you want them to next week, like if someone's just not responding to you, feel the feels. Feel and understand it, and then realize that that person did have a part to play, or this experience was one of your tea light candles, right? It was one of those pieces of light in the darkness to help you form who you are in order to get to whatever your 10 of cups are. It's all fuel. So I wish you the absolute best. Thank you so much for hanging out, even if you're asking about my cards. But yeah, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload again. I have an Etsy shop, and you're more than welcome to look into the reading options. I also sell intention candles, which are packed with really good elements for taking you on a new path. All right. Wish you the best.